What is going on, everybody? I wanted to introduce you to the Mor-Gain VX2. This is the second variation of a hybrid valve amp I've built. It is a 12AU7 powered preamp tube and a solid state power section, and it's all crammed into a 1590XX enclosure, which is about the size of my Strymon Big Sky. So it's a small amp. This is not going to be something that's going to be your main amp you're going to take to a gig or something like that. It is not going to keep up with the drummer. But it is a good little amp. It's like a 15 to 20 watt little practice amp, but it's valve powered, so you get a little bit of that squish that you're used to with the valve amp. It's a fun little thing to have around, and it's got a fully functional effects loop and everything like that. So I'm going to demo it real quick, and I am running it through a 212 cab with two vintage 30s in it. So if you're able to hook this into a smaller cab, I don't have a smaller cab available, you'll get a lot more volume out of it. But we'll put it in standby. I'll let the tube heat up for a second. We should be good. I can see it glowing. And now we'll turn on the mains. And today I am using my Yamaha RevStar, and I will run through some coil split sounds so you can get a little more of that stratty kind of sound to it. But that's my neck position. Here's my bridge position. We'll crank it up a little bit. So you get quite a bit of volume out of it, but like I said, it's not going to keep up with the drummer in a gig environment, that kind of thing. It's just a fun little amp to have around the house. And it's got a little bit of its own grit structure. So small amount of breakup, but nothing earth-shattering. You can definitely hear it more in the humbucker position than the coil tap. Take the preamp gain back a little bit. Go back to coil tap. And I'm going to pause the video real quick. I'll hook up my effects, and I'm just going to put my whole pedal board through it, and I'll give you a sample of how it sounds with an effects loop. It's very, very responsive to things like reverbs and delays. So I'll be right back. All right, we are back, and I am running a Flashback 4X into it and a Strymon Big Sky. So here's that sound. Let's go to a little more of a standard reverb sound. We'll go to something that's more of a, let's go with Boiler Room. We'll take down the delay just a little bit. Tap a little bit more of that natural grit the amp's got. that is the Mor-Gain VX2. Hope you enjoyed.